Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the show. How are you doing? I'm in the car getting ready to record the show here. This is the Doorstopnation office. Come on, let's go inside. I'm going to visit my friend Paul here. We're going to do the show live. This is live. This is not. Let's just go inside. We're the Doorstopnation office building right here, and our world headquarters in St. Louis, Missouri. I know you're out there watching in Boston. I know you're watching in Boston. We're here live. I mean, we are live. This is live as live can get. Let's go inside.
It's extreme.
Yeah, extreme. We're gonna have a great show for you. If you want a funny show, you came to the right place. You're gonna be laughing so hard that you're probably gonna die. Or have serious head injuries, head trauma. You will laugh. Right here in the office. Yeah, let's go over
there. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the man of the hour. He's got a degree in doorstopology. Live from St. Louis, Missouri. Please welcome Dr. Joe Laura Quinte.
And welcome to the Doorstopnation. This is the Doorstopnation. We are here. We are live. We are live. If we mess up, we're gonna mess up because live events. This is live, right?
Yeah.
Right, Dylan?
Yeah.
Live shows are just awesome, and we got a lot of topics on this week's show, the inaugural show, right, Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get started. We got a bunch of new features here. Maybe you heard of us, maybe you haven't. Doorstopnation.com. This is the fastest growing website on all the internet. We started in 2004, and we provide prank phone calls for the likes of with wrestlers. What would a wrestler do if they were in real life and they were calling a fitness center or they were calling a restaurant in character, not breaking kayfabe, as some people like to say? So what would they do? And we explore that, and we also explore other opportunities in wrestling. But we really like wrestling, and later on in this episode, we are attending a live wrestling event. It's going to be Chaos Wrestling. What's it be called again, Paul?
Lethal Wrestling Alliance.
Lethal Wrestling Alliance live. Later on tonight, live. I know y'all watching at home. I know you're probably going to be listening or actually watching the show. I would say listening because each week we have a radio show. It's live on the website you can listen to. It's on doorstopnation.com. It's just like NASCAR, but it's on the water. A lot of good stuff you can watch. We also got some topics. Let's first start off with... actually, how can I forget? We have a guest later on tonight. Actually, he may not be here. It's via satellite, so might be some technical problems. Either he's going to be on this week's show or next week's show. We're not sure yet. He's really a big rap star. He's from Houston, Texas. His name is Caesar Leo. He's up and coming. He's got 2 CDs out. His last CD went double platinum. He's a great man, and he really likes the NBA. But if you beat him in an NBA game, a video game, you better watch out because right now it's under some federal investigation because he lost a game on NBA on his Xbox, and he wasn't too happy with the person he won against. Right, Paul?
Yeah.
All right.
He killed Barbaro last time.
He killed Barbaro last time. This is true. All right. Let's see. Are you ready? Is everybody ready for this? Are you ready, Paul? I said, are you ready? Then for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to, Paul, what do you got? What's the phrase after this? Let's get ready to...
Suck it.
Yeah. All right.
Sure.
All right. So in the news, we got a newspaper article that our friend Dylan was in, and it says nightlife porcelain. It says milk and cookies follows last year's CD. The band is running a 3rd CD. For get more information on this, go to the Dylan's band's website. Tell us about your band, Dylan. Tell us about the waiting room.
Waiting Room, up and coming band. We got about 7-8 songs written. We'll be playing out soon. We got a demo out, but it's pretty much we're not using any of the songs, so it doesn't matter. But so there's no point in even showing people demo. But we will be recording soon some new material, and it's a little bit not quite Mars Volta, but it's closer towards that. So
Now, Dylan, you got another band you're in. Tell us about that other band.
Yeah, the other band I'm in doesn't even have a name yet, but it's more along the lines of, pretty much there's no rules. You can play whatever you want, but it's, some songs sound more like Radiohead, others are more jazz standard inspired, so.
And you're a big fan of wrestling, professional wrestling, right?
Yes.
And who's your favorite wrestler?
At the moment or ever?
Ever.
Ever? Well, growing up, I guess The Undertaker. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, as far as like watching just like a technical wrestler, I like Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair, oh yeah, everybody loves Ric Flair. Now, I heard that you actually attended a wrestling event last year in Tillsonburg, Ontario. It was called PWX, and you said a legend was the Iron Sheik was there, correct?
Yes.
Yes, and the Iron Sheik, what did he say to you?
He said, "What would you like with that?"
Was it funny story?
Yeah. Actually, he said, "What would you like with your fries?" And
I
ordered a medium Coke. And
did you do any medicine with the Iron Sheik?
What's that?
Did you take any Iron Sheik's medicine?
Yes.
So, that's awesome. Hang out. The Iron Sheik is a...
I didn't want him to be suppository, but never mind.
Yeah, the Iron Sheik is a true legend. He had the title. I lost to Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Now, the Iron Sheik, remember when he beat Hulk Hogan at Survivor Series 1992? Was it 92? 1991. 1991, correct. See, we got our statistician here, Paul Murad. He's from St. Louis. He's just like NASCAR, butt on the water. So Dylan, you got other features. You also a famous adult film star, right?
Yes. I have the smallest...
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to repeat what happened last year in Muskegon, Michigan. We don't want to repeat that. We want to be on there as long as possible. You fans of Boston, you're big fans. We know you guys are great. You guys are just like NASCAR, butt on the water. I know you are. You guys are big wrestling fans. Wrestling tradition is big in Boston, right, Dylan? Yeah. And what do you think of Boston? What do you think of?
Wrestling?
Yeah, I know. Boston is a big wrestling town. It's just like, it's bigger than, would you say it's bigger than Hamilton, Ontario?
The Boston Crab, right? I mean,
yeah.
It's a wrestling move, so.
Yeah, the Boston Crab.
There's no Missouri, backbreaker.
No, there is not. Wrestling is big in Boston. It's actually the biggest wrestling city in all of the United States, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And would you compare, like the show at the old Boston Gardens to
Your show like at the old Maple Leaf Gardens?
No.
Now, hey, speaking of that, here's a good question. If you knew who killed Tupac, would you tell the cops?
No. I used to say yeah, but now it's definitely better without him.
Yeah. So, Dylan, I know me and you, we go long back. We travel thousands of miles, right?
Yeah.
And we're in the big office of the Doorstopnation, and we want to thank you for joining us here. I know that you right now are you used to live in Maine, and now you moved to New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
And what was it like living in Maine? Because it's near Boston.
Yeah, it was all right,
So maybe some of our viewers may be watching in Maine. We don't know that. Yeah. So you used to live in Maine. You used to live in Augusta, Maine, and is it true that Maine used to be a part of Massachusetts?
That I don't know.
You didn't study your American history in school?
No, I only studied French history.
So
Never got to American.
I see. So what was your favorite class in school? Lunch, right? That was Paul's favorite subject. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, lunch was good.
Yeah. What do you think of Jim? Not Jim the mailman, but Jim, G-Y-M, or J-Y-M, or G-Y-M.
Jim was all right.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm glad I never had to have public showers. That would have been too
Intimidating?
Yes.
So Dylan, tell us about another thing. We got a lovely poster of Miles Davis right here.
Yes.
Now, you said that you actually were in attendance for a Miles Davis concert, right?
Yeah, if you want to, defy any sort of logic, yes, I would.
Now, also, Dylan, you claim to have the only Frank Zappa and Kurt Cobain duet, right?
Yeah.
How many CDs do you have of music?
Of music?
Yeah.
Bought or burned? Or I mean...
Total.
Yeah, total? Probably about 1,400, 500.
And you have all the WWE the music, right?
Yes.